Okay, Capricorn, you are up. Um, okay, this is a general reading for the sign of Capricorn, for sun sign or rising sign, or it also may apply to you if your moon is in Capricorn. And as I was shuffling the cards, what I got real strongly was major change, Capricorns, major change. And then I actually saw in my mind's eye this card, which did incidentally come up in your reading, not surprisingly, the Tower. But I will get to that in a moment. So let me take things first. So the first card that is up is this card is how you feel about your partner. This is a love reading, so this is how you feel about your partner. Now, when I see the Six of Pentacles in the upright position like this, you can see the scales. He's actually holding the scales over here. So there's justice, there's balance. There's give and there's take. There's a balance there. But because it came up in the reverse, I want to say, Capricorn, that you, right now, you feel that your partner is not really being fair with you. And there's an imbalance in the relationship somewhere. And oftentimes it does have to do with money, because this is a Pentacles card, although it's not necessarily all about money. In fact, it rarely is ever about all one thing. Really, they're telling me is that, for many of you Capricorns that are watching this, you may be on the verge of a divorce right now. That's what I keep seeing is divorce. Great possibility. Now, the second card, how your partner sees you. Now, this is the lying, cheating card. And here you see it in the upright position, the Seven of Swords, trying to sneak away. But it came up in the reverse. So the way your partner sees you, not necessarily that you're cheating, but you're not really sharing things as honestly as you could be. Almost like you're just not being as honest and forthright as you could be. And there is some suspicions about that. And then I asked for some clarification, and I got the Three of Pentacles. And this kind of, what I'm feeling with this is that you may be involved with some friends, or people that you work with, and maybe there was some gossip, or maybe you confided in somebody you work with, or someone that is an associate of yours, and something got back to your wife or your husband, kind of a truth that you were not telling. So this is the situation right now. This is how your partner is seeing you, as not being quite honest. The next card up, the third card, this is what you need in the relationship. The Empress, when she is in the upright position, this is a very sensual woman. Sensual, Earth Mother, very giving kind of woman. Kind of in a sexual way, usually as well. Now, because this is a general reading, this could refer to a man as well. So I'm not saying that it has to be a woman. But since this came up in the reverse, it's kind of saying, this is not, maybe your partner was this way. Maybe your partner was very generous, very giving, very loving and down to earth, but not so much anymore. And here's where the Tower comes in. This is what your partner needs in this relationship, and this is major change, major transformation. Like, and they're saying that this did not come overnight, by the way. Rarely does this kind of thing happen overnight. Your partner has been going through changes for a very long time. Yeah, because I'm really getting the feeling that your partner actually is experiencing a lot of inner change, a lot of inner transformation. And that is part of the reason for this. And it's kind of like he or she has been doing a lot of inner change, inner transformation. May have been taking classes, may have been doing, some kind of inner transformational work. I'm not sure, but, depends on your situation. But anyway, it's kind of like I've changed, I'm ready for major transformation, and if you're not, then, it's got to go. And that's the feeling I'm getting, is that, somebody is ready for a big transformation. They have transformed, and you're not ready. The state of the relationship right now is this is the High Priestess, but she's in the reverse. Now, what I'm getting about this is that normally this is somebody who's very balanced. You see, there's the black and the white. There's these poles that are both black and white. That's the masculine and feminine. And right now, things are very much out of balance. And right now, the two of you don't seem to be in sync on a psychic level, on an intuitive level. Like maybe at one time there used to be such a closeness between you where you could, finish each other's sentences. You kind of knew what your partner was thinking, what they were feeling. And right now, that's not there. So now this is what you want moving forward, what you want, how you want your relationship to progress. Four of Swords in reverse. Normally, Four of Swords means this needs to be a time of rest and contemplation and really recharging your batteries. But this came up in the reverse. So I asked for some clarification, and what I got was the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, this is someone who's very solid, very financially capable. And what I was feeling with this was maybe there's a situation with work, especially for you guys, you Capricorn men that are watching this, that maybe there's a situation with your work where maybe you're not feeling quite so financially capable right now, and that's what you want going forward. Because men especially, they really feel a need to provide for and to protect their woman. And when they're not earning money, or when they don't feel like they have enough financial resources to be able to do that, it can really affect the relationship very strongly. So now here's what how your partner wishes things to move forward. And the word that's coming to mind here is wishy-washy. You can see in the reverse, this is somebody that's juggling things, maybe juggling maybe trying to make a decision. May have something to do with finances because they're pentacles. And I just heard for some of you, you may be juggling whether or not to sell your house and actually move. For some of you, you may be considering a move to another locale due to work. And for some of you, it's just due to perhaps a retirement. You're trying to decide about where to live during your retirement years. And maybe that is also causing a conflict in this relationship. And so when I asked for clarification, I got the Sun in reverse. So this could have, sometimes when I see this card, I think of Florida or a place that's very sunny, but it's in reverse. So I'm wondering if that's not also due to the conflict in over the moving. Maybe that actually has to do with that. Also, if you notice on the Sun card, there is a little child on a horse. And this is really a happy card. It's almost hard not for it to be negative in any way. So it may also be suggesting some inner child work and really once and for all dealing with the demons from childhood. So think about how that applies to you, because this is, as I said, this is in the position of how your partner would like to see things move forward. Now, another factor that you need to consider in the relationship, the Eight of Swords. This card is really a card about, you're painting yourself into a corner. This is somebody who is blindfolded and tied up, really by her own thoughts and beliefs about the world. Okay, and so this could apply to you, it could apply to your partner, probably both of you have actually got yourself pretty tied up, feeling very stuck, very trapped because of your thoughts about the relationship. And I'm wondering if a good dose of just appreciation, it's very simple. But sometimes, especially when you've been married to somebody for a very long time, and you have so much resentment that's built up over the years, sometimes just really noticing things about your partner that you really do appreciate and start focusing on that, and you'll get more of what you want. You'll get more of what you appreciate. When you appreciate something, to appreciate means it increases in value. When we talk in terms of money, appreciation means the value went up. And the same thing, when you appreciate a person, in your mind, their value goes up. And you think they don't feel that? So, just something you need to consider. Where are you not looking, at the positive things about this relationship and about your partner? Now, I forgot to mention to you when I started the reading, but I'm going to say it to you now. If you have a question right now, in particular about this relationship, think of a question that you have, because the final card is going to be the outcome card. And so that card is going to be kind of the answer to your question about the relationship. So the card that I chose for the outcome is the Page of Swords, and it is upright. So I would say if it's a yes-no question, I would say that's a yes. And the page is kind of someone that's bringing news to you, like a communication of some sort. It may be about a divorce. That's what I'm hearing. And I asked for clarification, and two cards that I got for clarification was Two of Swords in reverse. This is someone who is putting off making any kind of decision. Really putting the blinders on, not really wanting to look at the situation, kind of in denial about the situation and putting off making any kind of decision. So I have a feeling your partner is going to force you to make a decision, and maybe that's what this page is about. This is news of something that's about to come. Then the other card that came up also in reverse is the Two of Staves. And again, this is a decision. Do I stay here or do I move across the water? Look, he's got the planet Earth in his hands. And this, for some of you Capricorns, this may have to do with a job opportunity, maybe even overseas. And that may also have something to do with this page. Remember I said the page is bringing news, it's bringing a message. So if you've been waiting to hear about a job or a move somewhere, but this here is about, you know, not really wanting to make a decision, but I feel like you're gonna receive some news about something that is going to force you to make a decision. You know, it's going to kind of decide for you. So there you are, Capricorn. I wish you good luck with this. And like I said, start focusing on what's positive about your situation right now and about what's positive about your partner. Try to remember what made you fall in love with your partner in the first place. Okay? And if you need further advice, if you need a personal reading, I do have a special right now on readings. And so check down in the description box underneath this video for the link so that you can get a private reading with me. I'm in Thailand right now, in Bangkok, but that's okay. I can give you a reading by Skype, or I can give you a special 2-question reading where I will do a reading kind of like this, and I will actually send you the video focusing on your 2 most burning questions, and I'll send you that video right to your email. So, okay, Capricorn, until next month, please subscribe so that you can get next month's tarot reading sent directly to your email. Okay? I'll see you next month.